Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Talk RGV. I'm your host, Mike Singletary. With me, as always, is my co-host, Jerry Garza.
Good on, Mike.
How's it going, Jerry?
It's going, man.
So this is episode 67, Jerry. For all of y'all keeping a tally.
Keeping count.
Yeah, keeping count. Yeah, I'm almost done with this notepad. This is the notepad I started it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
The OG
I only have
notepad then?
I only have like 5 or 6 more pages.
It's almost done then.
So, um, I'm kind of tired.
Well, then let's get into it. What's on the agenda for
I
today?
need a mad dash. Well, uh, how's your weekend going, man?
Going good, man.
See?
Went to go see
I saw that, man.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
My wife is like, Jerry already saw Deadpool. I'm like, yeah, he bought his tickets
I
months
bought my
ago.
tickets like when they released like a month ago.
Yeah.
Dude, and the theater was sold out too, man.
It's
And
like,
I went at 4 in the afternoon.
it's a phenomenon now.
Yeah, dude, it was like what's the highest grossing rated R film of all time or something like that, and
Mhm.
it's one of the best Marvel in terms of grossing Marvel films of all time. Also, it's right up there.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell just by like the sheer post, like all the posts that you see on Facebook and Instagram, like all the spoilers. Everybody's
There were spoilers. Some of them got spoiled the day before, but for the most part, I still got surprised with a couple of spoilers.
see,
Yeah, I still got surprised with a couple of them, and
like
just-
it's everywhere, man.
yeah, dude.
Everywhere.
And not only that, like I remember when the movie came out Thursday night, I was reading the reviews from the critics. Right,
Mhm.
I never really take the critics too seriously, but you want to know what they say. A lot of them want.
Because they get it a week before, no,
Yeah.
or something like that. They get like special showings.
Yeah, they get a special showing, and they get to release the ratings like a couple of days before, the day before. And I was reading one that said, once you, the plot, there's really no plot, and it's just one of those movies that just caters to the fans. I'm like,
That guy just wants attention.
what? Of course, it's gonna cater to the fans. I want to see this, and I want to
Yeah,
see these
yeah.
cameos of these actors that played Marvel characters throughout the years. You know what I mean?
Right.
So of course I'm gonna want to see this movie, and I want it to be catered to me. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
fan.
They want to see original costumes. They want to see original fights, like what they read in the comic books.
Yeah.
Wolverine versus Hulk. Wolverine in his yellow uniform, which is
Yeah.
kind of like iconic.
Yeah.
You didn't see that in the first 3 or 4
You didn't see it at all.
X-Men's
Yeah,
at
you
all,
didn't see
right?
it at all. No, this is the first time you actually saw him in the
The yellow and blue.
yellow and blue. And spoiler alert. So I'm gonna say spoiler alert, so you could skip a couple seconds after this if you don't want to hear it. But he wears his mask in this one too.
He actually puts that on.
He actually puts it on.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've seen little clips in here where people are uploading like bootlegged versions of the movie, and he has his
Yeah.
mask on. He's
Yeah.
fighting with his mask on.
And it's funny because I was wearing my smartwatch that day, and my watch told me. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not lying. I told this to my wife and everything.
Like a notification or what?
Yeah, it told me your heart rate has spiked,
Oh,
and it spiked when he put on his mask.
you're like all fangirling.
I was like, dude, I wasn't expecting that at all. I was like, they talked about the suit so much. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
expecting him in the
Right,
suit.
right.
But when
They
he
released like the trailers of him in the suit, but
Yeah.
not with his mask. on.
exactly, but when I saw him go like this, I'm like, is he gonna put on the mask? And then he went like that,
Yeah.
and he put on the mask. And more or less, that's what my
Your monitor's like, calm down.
yeah, bro, calm down, bro.
Calm
It's
down,
not,
bro.
It's not that deep. And I was just like, hey, it deserved for me to get all excited to watch this guy put on the mask and the full suit
Yeah.
after 20-something years of him just wearing
Yeah.
either the whole the Canadian tuxedo or just
Yeah.
the jeans and a muscle shirt, and that's it, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Because in the first 2 X-Men, they wore black because they wanted to match with the Matrix style.
Mhm.
You know, the Matrix are wearing black. So yeah. I mean, I don't know like what it's grossing right now, but I'm pretty sure
it's already like
it's
at
already in the
100,
billions. no?
100 or 200 million opening weekend.
It's gonna
It's gonna pass a billion.
it's gonna be in the billions, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be in the billions.
It's
by
like
the end of it.
Titanic type
Yeah.
of movie. So, I haven't seen it. I'll see it later. Always.
It's funny because I was telling my wife because
Because I can't see with my kids.
No, it's
because it's rated R.
it's
so,
rated
like,
R. A lot of bad
bunch
words.
bad words,
A lot of
and
bad words and a
bad
lot of
jokes, and
yeah,
and like blood and gore and
a
stuff.
lot of that. A lot of that. But I
Because
was,
there's swords and like knives, right?
mm-hmm.
All that stuff.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
what I was telling my wife, I was like, this movie had a lot of all of that stuff. But the thing I was because you say you're gonna watch it, and I know you haven't watched some Marvel stuff.
right.
Like if you haven't watched like previous Marvel films, it's fine if you watch it. But if you go, what does that even mean, or what is it talking about there? That's where you do miss out on certain things and the Easter eggs, like because obviously in the previews they talk about TVA. If you know anything about the TVA, if you already read the comics, you already know what it is. But if you watch the MCU, you know that comes out in Loki season 1 and season 2. It's all about the TVA.
Yeah.
So that comes out there too. So and then characters that came out in that show come out in the movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, and like I said, just different pieces of different movies, and or characters or cameos come out in this
Yeah.
one. And movies that didn't happen. Obviously, you see the cameos there too. So
Mhm.
it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, it's like, yeah, the Loki. I mean, I haven't seen Loki, but I know it's like some sort of not time travel, right? It's like interdimensional type thing.
No, he's going into different timelines.
different
They call it timelines. Yeah.
Ah, okay. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. Dog pool.
Dog.
The little
there.
dog.
Yeah,
The little dog got real
yeah.
famous.
Yeah, he did.
Or she. She is the ugliest dog in the UK or something like that.
It got famous.
With his
and
tongue hanging
It
out.
was cool, man. The scenes with the dog was cool. It was funny.
Dog pool. Yeah, he was with his tongue out, with her tongue out,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like licking his face. No.
Yeah, and the movie was looking like inside the
Inside
lips.
his mouth.
It was so gross, but I started laughing.
Yeah, I've seen a clip of that in one of the videos on Instagram. Like licking the inside of his mouth, and it was like, I don't know how they kept a straight face, man.
There's a couple of parts where I was like, how are they even keeping a straight face? You know, there's a part in the movie, I think, where he actually did joke around, and I think he had lived it. It looked like the Hugh Jackman wanted to laugh for reals.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's some parts that you could tell, like, this guy wants to laugh.
Right. Well, they've been on TV, man. They've been doing the whole
All the
promotion,
rounds of
all the
all the
rounds.
promotions,
They did
man.
Hot Ones. Their Hot
Yeah.
Ones episode was really good.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I watched
Yeah,
that one. It was pretty good.
Yeah, they got to the bomb.
Yeah.
It gets everybody, but yeah, everybody. Ryan Reynolds was like admitting to cheating on
Yeah.
Wordle and everything. It was
Yeah,
like,
cheat on Wordle, like, for what? Like, why would he
I
just
don't
say
know.
it?
Cheat on Wordle. Yeah. So maybe I'll see you later. Go with my wife. Just ourselves. I don't think my wife will like it very much. She doesn't
Look,
like,
if
She
they
doesn't
like,
like the whole-
if you don't like the first 2 Deadpools, you're probably not gonna like this one.
yeah, I saw them both by myself. So, oh wow.
By the way, how does your wife feel if you see movies by yourself? Does she get mad or no?
Not if she's not gonna like it. Like if she knows that she's not gonna like it,
She
the
doesn't
movie,
care.
she doesn't care.
It's funny because my wife, because I'm a big fan of the Alien films, right?
Okay.
Alien,
Yeah.
Right, so the new one is gonna come out, Romulus, right? But she doesn't like those type of movies. But yet she's seen those movies with me at home. She even saw
Right.
Prometheus. We didn't see it that one time with the movies. We saw it at home.
Mhm.
But she never liked them. But she's just there. She's there watching them because I'm watching them, right?
And she'll
And-
get mad if you watch it by yourself.
Exactly. So I told her, hey, I mean, there's no movie because she likes to go to the movie theater. She's like a movie junkie like me, right?
Right.
Right. So she likes to go see the movies and hang out. She likes the whole, occasion of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I told her there's really no movies coming out in August. Like, well, the only one that's gonna come out, I think, is gonna be the new Alien movie, Romulus. And she's like, I don't want to watch it. And I'm like, oh, that's fine. I guess I'll watch it on my own.
Oh.
And then I just look at her and she's like,
Wow.
no, I'm gonna want to see it. Like, I'm gonna go. Like, but you don't want to watch
You
it.
don't want to watch it.
And I remember the last time I saw a movie without her, and she was supposed to go, but she decided not to go. Was the Dark Knight. She got real mad afterwards. So after that, she kind of just
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah. No. When she'll let me watch a movie by myself if she doesn't like it, it's no big deal. But then again, she's not that big of a movie buff.
Yeah.
She doesn't like the whole movie thing. But yeah. All right, Jerry, you want to get through these
Topics.
topics? What's going around in the RGV?
Go for it, man.
Delia's Tamales.
They're
in
making
the
the
news.
headlines, man.
They're making the news again. All the restaurants got raided by the
State
FBI.
news. It's already like state news, man. Yeah, because they got some restaurants in San Antonio and stuff. So
Yeah, and all the memes came out. All the memes
all
came
the
out.
memes came out and they got shared, man.
Yeah, they were closed, and they had like the Spirit Halloween coming soon.
Yeah, there was the guy from Pollos Hermanos from Breaking Bad out there.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
owner of Delia's
Gus
Tamales.
Fring, yeah. And then like while they were actually getting raided, people were like filming themselves, like I don't know, sweeping or something, like near the restaurant
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And it's kind of like out of hand, but supposedly they were back up and open. They were.
Yeah, they're open. I passed by it yesterday.
They're only taking cash though.
Yeah, I passed by it yesterday and they were open. There was people there and the line was long, so I'm guessing people think this is the last time we're gonna get tamales. Look, look,
Their
guys,
thing is gonna run out.
Delia's Tamales is not that great. Come on, there's better tamales out there.
There are.
There, no, and there is because I live in McAllen and there's several taquerias that sell or tortillerias.
or bakeries.
Bakeries.
Here in Alamo, there's bakeries.
Yeah, there's better
tamales.
places. Just go try it. Delia's Tamales is not the be all end all.
Right.
Once they get out, they're basically monopolizing the tamale
Well, they made it.
scene here in the valley.
They made it like a year-round thing.
Yeah.
Well, before it was seasonal. It was just during the winter.
And I was telling my wife, I go, there's this guy that he comes to our place and he sells tamales to us every once in a while. Whenever I guess his wife makes it.
Yeah.
And he sells it by the dozen with a couple of Cokes. I think it's like for $7 or $10 or something like that. I think it's $10.
Like homemade tamales.
Yeah, homemade tamales, and his are better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and he sells them. So to me, I'm like, I'm not gonna miss Delia's tamales. The only thing probably I'll miss is just the convenience of going and getting them, like through drive-through, like on a random day. You know what I mean?
Right.
But to me, my opinion, at least the one in McAllen, because I told my mom the same thing. She says that the ones in Far and San Juan are better.
Mm.
And I told her the ones in McAllen are just soggy, chingos de masa, stuff like that. I don't really like them.
Well, yeah, I mean, Delia or whoever was in charge, they made it into like a little empire,
It's
man.
an empire, yeah.
Like
And more power to them.
multiple
But
restaurants, and now they're like across the state almost.
yeah, and more power to them. But the power looks like it's there's a struggle there.
Yeah, they've been doing.
We don't know what it is. We don't know why they raided, so we're not going to speculate here. But
Right.
stuff happened.
Right. Bad stuff.
Or they're just taking cash. Some financial stuff happened too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I heard. That they were open, but they were just taking cash. They're not taking any card
There you go.
transactions or anything like that. So we were talking about Delia's a while back that they were gonna build like a mega factory.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna happen anymore because they were gonna set aside like $13 million for
Well,
that
it
tamal
might
factory.
have to be on hold for a little bit.
Well,
You're gonna have to lay low.
yeah, they're gonna have to lay low. Well, for the FBI to come after you, what you're cheating on your taxes or something like that?
So I don't know, man.
That's federal.
Yeah.
Right? All right. Man arrested after flying drone over SpaceX. He wanted to see the rockets.
No, well, you can't really do that. No.
Can't really do that because he got arrested for operating an unarmed aircraft over a critical infrastructure facility.
Well,
I didn't know it was a critical infrastructure facility.
I guess it is. I mean, if you think about it, it kind of is. So.
Because it's like stealing knowledge or what is it, like stealing information?
Yeah,
or
I'm
technology
guessing.
stolen.
Yeah. Not red alert type of deal like that, but yeah.
Technology stolen. But yeah, he was arrested, man. The Paris Olympics, Jerry, watch parties are being held in Brownsville for Shane Casas, but that already happened, right? Didn't he?
I know the swimming happened today.
Okay.
As we're filming today, we're filming on Saturday. I know the U.S. won a couple of medals today, but I'm not too sure if he competed in those or not.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get to watch them.
Well, they sent his family over there, and
So I'm guessing his GoFundMe account to go send his family over there was enough, huh?
Yeah, they called it the Shane train.
You know, you talk about the drones, and I'm gonna talk. You're talking about the Olympics. A little story came out of the Olympics today that
Oh, see?
the Canadian football team, soccer, they got deducted 6 points, at least the females, because they were stealing tactics from other teams by flying drones on top of their practice fields.
Oh,
So FIFA actually got in and said, yeah. So they suspended the coach for a year.
FIFA's part of Olympics?
Well, I guess because they're the governing body of all that stuff,
okay,
right?
Okay.
I guess, the Olympic goes, okay, you'll be in charge of this.
Right.
We'll give you reign, and the women are there, and they're all professionals, and they got involved, and FIFA said that we're going to go ahead and just have them deduct 6 points from the tournament. So they're more than likely they're out. They were favorites to win gold. I think they won the gold medal the last time around.
So by points you mean goals? Goals?
No, points, because each win is 3 points.
Oh,
And I
okay.
think they get 3 games.
Okay.
You already get deducted 6 points.
So they're 2 games behind starting.
So they're basically already 2 games behind starting.
But what are they? They're just seeing them practice and seeing
Yeah.
them how they're gonna do
Exactly. They want to
They're-
see the tactics they're going to be playing.
their plays. Basically, they're seeing their plays.
And in soccer, you want to see how the formation is going to be. So if they're
Oh.
practicing a certain formation, you could counter that formation by playing your own type of, attacking or counter-attacking.
Right.
Like if you see that they're going to be playing like 3 midfielders, well, then
Okay.
you want to play a different type of midfield,
Right.
or they're going to be playing one midfielder.
But why is that illegal? I mean, that shouldn't be legal.
Well,
shouldn't
you're
it?
not supposed to be flying drones over practice field. That's already kind of cheating.
Well, all of Paris became a no-fly zone, no?
Well, there you go.
During the Olympics, like
So-
there's no planes flying over due to like security
Yeah,
reasons.
but I mean, obviously, you're flying drones over practice fields. You're over here stealing tactics. As it is, that's like you don't even do that. I remember a coach getting in trouble for doing that in the English Championship. They're in the first division. I think it's a division below the Premier League, and he got in trouble. They didn't suspend him or anything, but he got a lot of flack for spying on opposing teams. So I'm guessing it's just straight up illegal in the Olympics.
Oh, okay. Did you the opening ceremony? Did you
I
said
saw
you
the opening
you said
ceremony.
You saw the opening ceremony.
Yeah, it was
right?
pretty good, man. I don't know why people are. I saw a couple of posts that people didn't like it, but it was really cool because there was just a lot of different music genres going on.
Yeah.
When I watch different. I mean, I'm a big Olympic fan. Obviously, I'm a big sports fan. You guys been seeing this podcast enough that I like sports, but obviously I like the Olympics. When you see the opening ceremonies, a lot of them are inside a stadium.
Okay.
And it's always like some type of scene inside a stadium.
Right.
But,
Right.
Yeah, but these guys
That they bring in the torch and then it goes.
Yeah, and then they have like a big ceremony inside, and there's people dancing or doing some type of choreographic something, right? But in
Right.
this one, there was choreography and stuff, but there was different types of singers. There was just different types of things going on. They obviously celebrated some of the French cliches, like obviously Paris is like a
See,
country of love and all that.
Yeah.
So they brought a lot of that in the opening ceremony. It was pretty cool, and it wasn't in a stadium. It was throughout Paris.
Right. Yeah, I saw there was like a lady dressed up like Marie Antoinette. I guess
Yeah.
she was holding her head or
Yeah,
something
exactly.
like that.
Yeah, and she was singing. and all
I think
that.
that's why people had a problem with it because they were doing things like that, and then they put in a whole bunch of characters in the form of like the Last Supper.
Mhm.
So that kind of got all the
Well,
Christians
whatever,
angry.
man. Yeah, I mean, but
I mean,
I don't know why they would get upset. It's just they're celebrating their history.
yeah,
That's their history, man.
it's a show, pero I guess they felt it was mocking Christianity. Pero
That's a whole different topic for
that's a
another
whole
day.
different topic. Yeah, Snoop Dogg held the.
Yeah, he was there.
He
man.
ran with the torch.
Yeah.
They were actually it was controversy because he did the crip walk with the torch.
Of course he would.
He did the crip walk, and then
The first time in history somebody did a crip walk with the torch.
yeah, pero yeah, it's good to see. I guess they invited him, and he's becoming like a little more involved with the Olympics. He was doing like some sort of corresponding thing.
Hey, man, the last time he was on the Olympics,
'Cause
he
he
was
did
doing with Kevin Hart.
Kevin
right?
Hart, yeah.
So I guess Snoop Dogg's like a likable old figure from your childhood, I guess.
Right, right.
And now he's become so lovable, and he's just a character
He's
now.
getting invited to the Olympics.
So he's getting invited to the Olympics, you know.
So, yeah, that was fun. That was fun to watch. I liked it. The torch looked kind of funky though.
Yeah.
Uh,
The French always try to do something extra artsy.
Yeah, yeah, it's always artsy. Yeah, the uniforms, man, they were going into it with the uniforms of the different countries, right?
Yeah, man.
Like fashion wise.
Yeah, for us, our designer was Polo,
Polo.
or Ralph Lauren.
Yeah,
It was his brand Polo, and he designed everything.
right.
Well, it was just like a blazer, navy or white, with some jeans and a shirt,
Right.
striped shirt, I think, with a tie. I think it's fine.
It's fine. It looked okay.
I would buy it.
People didn't like it, but I thought it was okay.
Yeah. Everybody has their own style.
People liked the Mongolian one though. It was like all traditional.
Mm-hmm.
But the Olympics, man. Next time,
started. It
next
just
time it's going to
started.
be in LA, right?
Yeah, I think so.
4 years from now in LA. That's it for the local topics, Jerry. State-wise, there was an earthquake in Snyder, Texas, man. 5.1 magnitude,
Yeah, I heard
So
that there
like
was
in-
an earthquake up there.
like in Midland.
All
Close.
the fracking that goes on over there.
Yeah, man. It's
I think that's what's going on.
It's probably that.
Yeah.
All the drilling and,
Mhm.
and fracking and all that stuff. I mean, I've driven by there and there's like all those pumps everywhere, man.
Mhm.
So I can understand. Pero it scared people. You want to do that joke, Jerry?
Go for it, man.
Did you know milk is the fastest liquid on Earth, Jerry?
I did not know that.
It's pasteurized before you can even see it.
Oh,
Pasteurized.
all right, I got it.
Oh, pasteurized. All right, Jerry. I have a topic here, Jerry. I want to talk about a little bit. Modern toys, man.
Modern toys, like?
So, like, I saw a video on Instagram where somebody was talking about the whole Deadpool movie
Mm-hmm.
and how you can't get Deadpool toys right now. But when it came to the other movie, ¿cómo se llama la movie with Angelina Jolie, the Eternals?
Mm-hmm.
Like when that movie came out,
Yeah.
like every character had a toy. Yeah, and like, I don't know, somebody fumbled the ball and
There's no toys.
there's no toys for Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's they introduce so many characters like right now that there should be toys of Gambit and
X-Men in general.
yeah, no, well, the Deadpool, Wolverine,
Deadpool, Wolverine.
Deadpool, Wolverine. Like I don't know. They're saying they dropped the ball because they don't have toys right now.
Well, that's a thing.
And then the Eternals movie kind of bombed.
So the Eternals movie did bomb. A lot of people didn't like it. I know my wife didn't like it. I was fine with it. It could have been better.
Yeah.
It was really long. I think I'll give people that it just dragged on a little bit. It could have been shorter.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't like the way they left me hanging because it ended in a way where it was like, all right, what's more? I want to know more. And then they're talking about they're not going to do another part. So
Yeah, because it kind of flopped.
yeah. So in terms of the movie, yeah, I mean, I think they were really highly anticipating Eternals to do good, so they'd release a bunch of stuff.
Right.
Deadpool, I don't understand why they wouldn't have more toys of Deadpool.
They
It makes sense to have Deadpool toys.
Like the studio never had faith in Deadpool, man. I mean, even though the first one was really successful.
What makes me laugh is that Deadpool kind of mentions that. You know how he breaks the fourth wall?
Right, right.
He kind of mentions that in terms of like, they never had they never believed in me type of deal. Like,
Right, right.
And I'm guessing that's what it is. Like, that's probably why they release more toys.
Right.
They should, but I'm guessing also because it's rated R. How many kids are actually gonna watch it?
Yeah, you can't have like. I don't know.
Because I mean, when I was there, I didn't see a lot of, little kids in there. I saw
Right.
teenagers. There was a lot of teenagers there,
That's true.
but I did not see. And teenagers are not gonna play with toys either.
Right.
But I didn't see any little kids in there getting out and go, oh man, Deadpool. I saw a lot of teenagers though.
Yeah. Well, when we were kids, the toys weren't good, man. The toys, I don't know. You remember Ghostbuster toys?
I do.
Those Ghostbuster toys were horrible, man. Like
Well,
you would think that they'd.
I don't. Well, with action figures, I really didn't have that many action figures. I was into toy cars.
Like the Hot Wheels.
Yeah, I was into Hot Wheels, and even then, after when you talk about that, I wanted Ecto One.
Yeah, the Ecto One, and like toy wise, you wanted like the Trap.
Yeah, you wanted exactly.
You wanted the PKE meter.
Exactly. You wanted all that.
You
stuff.
wanted the Proton Pack.
I never really cared for the action figures though. The action figures that I did want were always just like Transformers, GI Joes,
Well,
stuff like that.
the Transformers were also kind of crappy.
And I didn't know any better though.
Like now you have like a Optimus Prime that's there, and you say Optimus Prime transform,
and
he
it transformed. But
transforms.
see, that's the thing though.
Optimus
How
Prime
much are they though?
roll out
But how much is it? Exactly. So that's probably why
thousands of dollars.
they're crappy compared to now, because now they do all that, but they cost more money.
Well, Optimus Prime when I was a kid was like, I think they sold Optimus, and then they sold the back separately.
Mm-hmm.
And
No, I remember having an Optimus Prime, but I had to put it together.
Yeah.
And then make it into a trailer. But I didn't. I obviously didn't do it on its own.
right,
So I was the one going.
yeah, you were making the noise. You were making the noise by yourself. But yeah, man, I mean, the toys when we were kids were kind of really crappy.
I don't know. Maybe because of the fact that I
Like the Ghostbusters. I'm sorry to cut you off, but the Ghostbuster toys, they had a toilet that had eyes, and I'll find the photo and I'll put it here. It had a toilet with eyes and a mouth, and that was. It never came out in the cartoon. It never came out in the movie.
Just had it there.
They just had it there.
They thought they were gonna release something like that in the Ghostbusters. They never made it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, the kids now they have it good, man.
Yeah, they do have it good. The toys are better now, but
They have masks. You want to be Thor? There's a Thor mask. There's a hammer.
I'll tell you this though. I don't know who it was from my family that liked playing with our toys. So when I had a little cousin. I don't know who it was. It's a while back, but I remember him coming to the house and playing with our toys,
Mm.
and he liked the toys.
Yeah.
So like maybe it's just the fact that the toys that we see them all the time when we were playing with them, and we think, "Oh man, this toy's way better than what we had before." But back then, this is what we had was the best. You know what I mean? Like if we had like the best toy, you know what I mean? Like not everybody could afford certain toys.
Yeah.
That's
'cause
probably
they were-
why I had a lot of Hot Wheels, because my mom was not gonna buy me, an Optimus Prime every week. You know what I mean? Or something of the Transformers.
yeah.
I would get the dollar Hot Wheel every time she would go to Walmart or something.
You didn't get the GI Joe aircraft carrier.
No, I never got that.
Oh man. But yeah.
I think you're being too hard on our toys, man, because we didn't have what we have now. Now is better, obviously.
Yeah.
And obviously, look, in terms of nostalgia, like if something releases now that we wanted from our childhood, it's obviously going to be better.
Yeah.
Like when I saw that Optimus Prime you're talking about, I'm like, I gotta have that. How much is it? Oh, what? 200, 300? Nah, never mind. But
There's
one
Optimus.
day I'll get that.
Yeah. There's the dinosaur one too, and all. Gridlock, or what's his name?
I don't remember.
Well, anyways. There's web shooters.
There's web shooters, I know.
Yeah, they have like a little cartridge there, and you can shoot. We didn't have that.
And they even have the Wolverine things that actually do deploy when you actually go. And they just deploy.
Yeah.
So if you have the whole gear and then you just do that, you
Right.
get awesome cosplay.
Yeah.
The masks.
Masks, costumes, costumes in general. Like,
Yeah, like costumes are way better now. Like if you put on like the Spider-Man mask or the Iron Man mask that you actually put you in that lights
Yeah.
up and it's,
Yeah, Jarvis closed mask or
and
Jarvis open mask,
yeah,
and
it has all that stuff and it's wearable.
yeah,
It's just expensive. It's just technology.
it's technology, man. I wish we had it when we were young. All right, Jerry, we're going to the snack portion of the episode. You ready for this, Jerry?
Ready, man?
That intro that we did last time didn't really work.
No.
Nah. So I'm just gonna go into it.
One day.
One day.
Eventually we'll get there.
Eventually, yeah.
This is killing time.
We're evolving.
Mike has it hidden in the cooler.
Jerry came up with a good idea for an episode. We're gonna do like a Hot Ones episode.
I don't know. I was thinking the other
We're
day
gonna
because I was
steal that
watching.
idea.
So I was watching Hot Ones,
Right.
but I was thinking, you know what would be cool? Me and you just testing out
The bomb.
like different of those hot sauces.
Oy.
If you guys hear thunder, it's actually thundering while we're
See if we don't lose power.
yeah.
Let's go before we don't.
Yeah, Mike, hurry up.
Okay. All right, Jerry. It's a drink again. All right. Today we have Warheads
Oh my god.
sour green apple soda.
I remember these candies.
Hey, you remember those candies?
Yeah, man.
We have Warheads sour blue raspberry soda. So we got two. Yeah, I remember when those came out. I don't know for whatever reason. I think they were like more bitter and stronger when we got them.
They used to be called Wally Warheads, and now they're just called Warheads. Whatever happened to the Wally?
I don't know. I've never heard them called Wally Warheads.
No?
No.
All right. I'll try the green apple.
You try the green apple. I'll try the blueberry, and then we'll switch. Oh, mine's blue. Blue. Like detergent blue.
That looks like it's bad. I mean, this is bad for us.
Oh, it smells sour.
Yeah, that's exactly like the candy. It has a sour.
There's a bitter taste to it, but then it's sweet.
Exactly like the candy. Oh my god, it's sour and then it has a sweet taste to it. But
Yeah.
whoever likes this stuff is the candy is gonna love the drink.
Yeah.
Oh.
Over there.
Let's see this detergent.
Nutritional facts, man.
150 calories,
It's like
but it has 70%
35
sugar.
grams of sugar.
This one has 70% grams of sugar.
I think I served myself too much of this blue. That's okay.
This one's not as sour as the other one.
No?
You know what? It has a kick at the end of sourness. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the green one is.
It's more sour,
It's more
right?
sour,
Like
yeah.
right away, it hits you.
Oh. Oh. Like, I'm holding back like a.
Like if you like these candies, you're gonna love this. But just remember to drink. It's not a candy,
Yeah.
but it has the same taste as the candies. I remember the candy, so this is exactly how it would be.
It's really carbonated.
Yeah.
It got me. And I don't want to burp here on. Right, Jerry.
Mike's gonna die on camera.
And
And like in the have you I don't know if you ever seen like the show the Grand Tour or Top Gear where they're like on this terrible disappointment. That's our show for today.
all right, Jerry. So, what do you think? What do you want to give it?
I'll give it for what it is.
For what-
I'll give it 2 thumbs up because I understand what
It's a novelty drink.
it's yeah.
Yeah. Like you're not gonna eat it with food or anything.
No,
like
no,
I just
no.
want to try
For
it.
what it is, yeah, I have to give it 2 thumbs up. But I'm not that type of person to drink this thing.
Yeah, I like the flavor. I like the flavor. I thought it was okay.
The flavors are fine. Everything is cool with it. But if you like this stuff, if you don't like it, don't even try it. You're not gonna like it.
Yeah. Excuse me. I give it 2 thumbs up too. All right, Jerry. That's the end of our show.
You barely made it,
I
Mike.
barely made it. It's really carbonated.
Yeah, it is.
So, thank you all for staying till the end of the show.
Painfully.
Painfully. We have social media. We have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X. We have full episodes on YouTube and Spotify. So follow us, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And Jerry, thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
And we'll see you all next week. And we hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.